Hello everybody, how are we doing today? It is so great to see you. Welcome in everyone. Welcome in CodeCuber, Kara's Prodigal Son, Tatas. Congrats to Cuber for the official first. Well done, well done. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing? I'm really excited for today. It's gonna be a very fun day. We are gonna be playing a couple of different games today and taking a look at kind of what they do successfully and what they don't, doing our normal analysis jam. We're going to be taking a look at this game right first off until we have Blades of Doom enter the chat, and then we'll transition to Crystal Guardians. This is Weko the Mask Gatherer. They are a sort of N64 era type sort of platformer action game. You may notice some similarities to another N64 era action platformer sort of game. I'll leave it to you to draw those conclusions. But we're going to go ahead and dive in for a little bit today. This was provided to me by the developers themselves. Big thank you to them. I saw them promoting this game over on Twitter, and they seem like some fine folks. So, we're going to go ahead and dive in to Weko the Mask Gatherer. Hold on. All right. And play. Here we go. Zaft, good to see you so early. Yeah, we're trying out something a little bit different while I find my voice. I'm here to steal your streaming ideas to continue them when you're off. Good. Good. We need more people thinking about games instead of just building them in the space. 1 second. Artemis decided she really wanted to be in, and then really did not want to be in. Here to steal his game design ideas that are always cracked. Oh, you are far too generous, Zap. Is it too early for hats? Oh, man. You know what? We're going on an adventure. I feel that's a good time for an explorer hat, personally. That seems reasonable to me. And CodeCuber. Just gonna queue up a couple of hats right on the desk here. I get the feeling we're on a trend. Yeah. Oh, shoot. All right, here we go. Here we go. Whoop. There we are. Okay. And there's number 4. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Lump. Ameripon, good to see you, my friend. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome the heck on in. Okay, I can change this to Weko. Oh dear. Hold on. Let me get the controller plugged in. There we go. PlayStation, definitely windowed. Apply. Lovely. Okay, hold on. Let me move this around a mite. Oh dear, oh dear. We're diving right in. Chill-fi, stop, pause. Ah. Okay, here we go. Woo! Doing fantastico. I love it. I love it. How are your projects coming? Were you in the GMTK Jam? I thought that I saw. My oldest used to go to a Japanese American school called Ameripan. America, Japan. That's hilarious. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Weko, the Mask Gatherer. We have audio coming from somewhere else? We do, from the Steam page. I was like, this sounds like the sort of audio that's coming from this game, but it doesn't seem appropriate for the scene. Who is Tobias? Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Let me change our tags to come out of software and game dev. We're going to go into Weko. We're going to do, knock those two out, and then we're going to add in blind, I guess? Blind playthrough? All right, there we go. Beautiful, I mean, menu page, it really is, yeah. Although I will say the menu options to the right here feel kind of plain and bland compared to the rest of the world, which is really weird. I live in Japan and I'm from the States, so American plus Nippon equals Ameripon. There you go. There you go. Didn't join GMTK, working on my game. Okay, okay. That I thought I saw you like in Too Many Tomatoes stream talking about something, but I must have been mistaken. If they had a font that is fitting, I bet it would be painful to read. I don't even think there's a problem with the font. I think the problem is that you have this very simple gradient going all the way down. And it's just a flat matte color when the rest of the world is pretty well detailed and rendered. I think it's that difference there. So making this fit a little bit more into the world, I think would make it feel a little bit better. That being said, that teal contrasts nicely against the brown. We've got good signifiers, good button clicking sounds. All right, let's dive on in. New game. Interesting with the 1, 2, and the 3. It's kind of cute. This design feels a little bit awkward because there's just such a varying amount of distance between each object. If that could get dispersed a little bit more evenly, I think that would feel better. This feels great. This is great.
Once upon a time, the earth was brimming with life. Flowers in full bloom, majestic animals, and diverse beings coexisting in perfect harmony and balance. No creature stood above another. All enjoyed a life of simplicity and altruism. However, some beings gradually developed characteristics and personalities that strayed from their shared ideals. Emotions so extreme, they began to dominate and separate the world's inhabitants. Thus were born the 7 deadly sins: wrath, gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, pride, and envy. Those who embodied these primordial emotions were known as allegories. 7 beings who had forsaken their physical forms to spiritually embody their respective sins. For a millennium, each allegory sought to sway others to their conviction, sparking wars and decimating numerous species. Envy, insatiable in its desire, yearned to possess everything, including the other sins. One fateful, frigid night, consumed by this dark ambition, envy transformed each allegory into a mask, materializing their essence. However, this process was so powerful that it was impossible to channel it. Ironically, envy succumbed to his own evil spell and turned himself into a mask. With a final breath of hatred, envy cursed all beings, decreeing that upon their death, they would transform into masks. Envy vowed to one day return and reclaim them all.
Dang.
Herein lies the genesis of our tale, the story of Weko, the Mask Gatherer.
Okay. All right. So this is a story of people are inherently good, and it is bad apples that have caused badness, not inherent in, I guess, not humanity, but Mothman, good to see you. So Prodigal, I think some of the difference is that they're saying 7 deadly sins. Oh, we just got an achievement. Journey begins. Embark on your adventure after the first video. There you go. they're saying 7 deadly sins, so they're using that sin word, but it's more of a representation of the evils of humanity, divorced of the Christian connection, right? I think that's probably the difference. Hi there, little green buddy. I am Oz. I am an old small robot with a big mustache. Okay. Oh, shoot. It looks like we traveled through this portal together, but I can't remember anything. He does have a big mustache, but it's so hard to see it. I'd like to have like a little portrait of him over by his name, you know, somewhere over here. Let's find a way out of this place. Let's go, Weko! Great. Yeah, I want that mustache to pop more. Okay, nice fluid movement. When you jump, you are locked in. You have no air movement control. Okay, I'm pushing all sorts of buttons, and so far it looks like the only thing we can do is jump and run. Can we walk? Yes, we can walk. Okay. We're getting voice over artist Fox Elton, which you know it. Little guy reminds me of Abe. Like Abe's Odyssey, Abe? You can roll by pressing the circle button. When rolling, Weko becomes immune to damage. So we have a dash roll, or iframes, okay. I'm going to quickly evade enemy attacks and maneuver through tight spaces. Okay, lovely. Yeah. So we have jump and we have evade. Okay. Jump to get to hard to reach places. I like the animation quality. That's a nice slick little thing. We got some stuff. I'd like a little bit more pomp and circumstance. Like, I don't know, I need to open up another chest. It seemed like we didn't get any sort of audio from that, but I may have been wrong. Hello, Weko. Who am I? It's not very important if you don't remember me. But if you are here, that means you have failed again. What? You lost all your items? Is this a Metroidvania? Are you Samus Aran? You're lucky I appreciate you. Here, take this potion and heal yourself if needed. Potion of Restoration. This ornate potion heals whoever drinks its contents. It regenerates by itself at a big Toro. Is this an Estus flask? Physically? Okay, gotcha. Like our main character. Could be Abe's grandson. That's my headcanon. And read this if you don't remember how to use your potion. Now, if I were you, I'd go and gather your equipment that's scattered around this place. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Here's a hint. You can activate this lever to continue. Great. Square. Okay, sips are limited. Okay, yeah, sure. It's an Estus flask. All right, cool. All right. Classic cycling platforms. Need to turn off the voiceover for this game. It doesn't match the style. All right, so we get to open that door. There we go. Pretty generous iframes. All right, take care. Thanks so much for hanging out, Prodigal. Appreciate you. Have a great day at work. Can we go through water? Kind of. We have a swim bar. That icon. It's weird because like there's all these sorts of graphic designy elements. Like if you look, oh, and you know what? I'm actually covering something. Shoot, I need to change where I am. Okay. There's graphic designy elements here that are kind of contrasting, in my opinion, conflicting. So we have really flat style type sort of stuff. You can see that in the empty slots on the left side of the screen, I guess over there. Very flat illustration-y style. But then in the upper left, we have these very shaded icons with the spiral. And in the bottom right, down below me, we have this animated currency, I would imagine, that is nice and shaded. It's animated. But then when we go into the water, once again, we get this very vectory, flat sort of thing. I feel like those styles could be brought more into alignment there. All right. We're going to get the Shepherd's Crook Sword Staff. What the heck is that thing? Okay. Polyvalent Blade. A basic weapon with a unique gecko tail design. Balanced in various combat. Okay, so I assume we're going to be getting lots of different weapons. Open the inventory and menu by pressing the options button. This is where you can change your equipped items and access the game's settings. Oh, okay, that was a cute little transition. I like this book type sort of style. I don't quite know how to navigate this on the controller. Ah, next tab and right. Okay, I was trying to do like the D-pad to like move out of the category by hitting circle and then move across. Not what it was. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different equipment slots. Okay. This looks a little bit more in-depth than I was expecting. Attacks. With your weapon equipped, you can attack by pressing the R1 button. Slice, 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 slice. You can also perform special attacks by sprinting or jumping before attacking. So R1, that's a little awkward. So a jump attack. Whoop. I'm not getting a different attack after dodging. Sprinting or jumping. Okay, we can't jump. We can't sprint yet. Nice, satisfying destruction on those. Maybe there could have been some particle effects when you break them down, but overall, I mean, I like how the physics work on that. Sprint by pressing the L1. Okay. There we go, and there's our sprint attack. Got it. Go, 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 go. Yeah, Indiana Jones. All right. Great. So now we can make it to this room. I mean, this is very cute. I'm very excited to get out of the tutorial and see, is this more Majora's Mask, or is it more Metroidvania? Or is it both? Unlock the camera on your enemies by pressing right thumbstick. If you press it while not surrounded by enemies, the camera will snap back behind Weko instead. Okay, so we get a lock on. Nice. Bop. Okay. Alright, I have beaten the dummy. Unlock the door. And here's a mask. Okay, this is we're gonna strap a dead person's face to our face. Oh, it's a shield, okay. Mysterious broken shield mask that belongs to Weko. Its origin and full potential is unknown, okay. Let's go ahead and equip. There we go. Oh, and we have our book on our back too. Oh, that's cute. And even the flask is there. I like that. I'm really glad those are present. R2 to shield. When blocking with your shield, you take stamina damage instead of health damage. Okay, we move way slower. Can we, like, jump? Yeah, we can. So this dummy is raring and ready to go. Okay. Oh. Okay, you're just going to constantly attack. So I need to just walk into you and block you. Okay. Oop, okay. I guess he became invulnerable for a second. Get wrecked. There we go. All right. Yeah, the R1 is already kind of working on my hand a little bit. I may try to rebind that if I can. All right. We are playing a completely different game, and you're still being mean to a dummy. So I have been having my wife play Undertale. And she got to the dummy, the first dummy, and she talked to it. There was nothing in there about being mean. I don't know if they're just going crazy or what, but the dialogue does not suggest anything mean in that experience. Haters gonna hate, basically, is what I'm saying. Nice little loading icon there. Very good. The lighting kind of bouncing around the normal maps. Complete the tutorial and brace for the journey ahead. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So far, this is like the sort of thing that I would like to introduce my daughter to games with, right? Ah, it's good to be outside. Wait, do you see that grand structure over there? It seems ancient. I think that's a big Toro. Not only can it help us save our progress and travel around the world, but I believe we can also rest here. Doing so would refill your potions, too. Let's go, Weko! Okay. Great. Oh, we got a heal anyways. All right. So we got the bonfire. That's cute with the lining up of the lines. That's very cute. That's a nice little moment, little mini interaction there. Birds flying around. We got the water flowing down. This is gorgeous. Look at this. This is a really good entry point. We talk about entry points a lot in our level design. You come right in here and you're greeted with intrigue off to the side, right? You get this little camp over there. Palisades, but all that is in the background. What you see first is the sky, the waterfalls, this verdant landscape. This is savanna effect right here, right? With a lot of grass and some trees. Savanna effect. We all have been studying our Principles of Design book, right? We got some obvious monsters to go over there and fight. This is a really good entry point. Everyone who comes in here is going to be able to make a decision on where to go next. Definitely going to go chat with this guy. You having a problem there, buddy? Hey, adventurer. Keep down. Don't you see those creatures ahead? Those are slimes, the most nefarious enemy in any game. They appeared not long after one of our residents ventured to the beach and never returned. And now these slimes are threatening the village. I'll help. Really? You'd help us? Excellent. If you manage to clear out all the slimes, Hoshi Village will be secure again. I mean, you guys have pointy sticks. I'm betting you could probably do this, but sure. Let's knock on these slimes. Yeah, I'm curious what we're going to be using L2 for. Ooh. Alright, I think that's a treasure chest that's going to open once we beat all the slimes. Yeah! Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is fairly straightforward, nice and satisfying. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the typography up on the upper left for our status is good. Whoa! Slime went beast mode there. What the heck? Well, I'm glad they gave us a checkpoint. Nice game over screen. Very kind of Dark Souls-y reminiscent. Yeah, there was like no cooldown on that slime. Another thing I was wanting to say is I feel like there needs to be a little bit more feedback when the player gets hit. Because a lot of the times I was taking damage there, and it's not that I didn't know that I wasn't taking damage, but if I'm in a hectic fight, I could easily miss taking damage. Oops. Get out of the way. Okay. There we go. Out of the way. There we go. Spin attacks. The most martially proficient technique in the world. Only to be beaten by reverse grip. Alright. There we go. Awesome. Now you're gonna unlock for me? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, when that opens, we need a sound effect. We need a brah, right? I mean, Zelda. Zelda does that perfectly. Learn from Zelda. Give us really good... I think overall, that's kind of where I'm landing right now with the majority of the game feel is feedback, feedback, feedback. Give me more feedback. Let me know when I'm getting hit. Make me feel it when I open a treasure chest. Hey, guys. You've done it. I'm impressed. The area's finally clear. You truly earned this relic mask. You're going to give me a mask? It's a relic mask. Those grant passive powers to their wearer. I think up to 3 of them could fit neatly onto your backpack. I need a bigger backpack. Given your skills will be of much better use to you than me. Sure, thanks, dude. That was... See, I want that on, like, the basic chest, and then we need something better for this one, right? Lift it all up. This mask infuses the wearer with a sense of tranquility, gradually restoring health over time. Okay, great. I've never once had to use the Estus flask. And I never, ever will. Open. The door was locked years ago. Well, I feel like the moon is about to crash all of a sudden. I know, right? Oh, you've done it? How did a little thing like you manage that by... I'm like the same height as you. What are you talking about? I mean, of course you did it. Can you just keep quiet about your heroism? Pretty please. Reward, ha! Of course, I hereby grant you passage into the village. The safety of innocence is the greatest of rewards in itself, after all. Great. There's always something behind the waterfall, right? Oh, there's definitely stuff behind the waterfall. Aha, look at that. Look at that. This is super cute. This is a worthy action RPG. I'm really enjoying it. This is doing good. Yeah, the whoosh, not enough. Not enough. Huge egg. This huge egg seems absolutely delicious. We're just gonna steal an egg and eat it? It's a gem. Okay. Whoa. And these are like main items. So these are our bosses, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masks, and then 2 more key items. Okay. All right. Fair enough. We got a big Toro that's been disassembled. This place, it feels ancient. There's a profound energy here, but I think it's inactive at the moment. Sure. All right, so maybe we'll come back like at the end of the game or something. Something will be there. I will say it's a little strange to me that the stamina numbers are a bit bigger than the health numbers. I kind of would have expected that to be the other way around, possibly, but maybe that'll make more sense as we continue playing. The other thing is, because that typeface is bigger, it doesn't feel centered anymore. So they need to move that up just a pixel or two. Help it feel more horizontally centered again. Okay, is this something we can break into, or are we going to need, like, bombs for that? Yeah. Yeah, that's going to need a bomb. Ooh, another egg. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah! I am confirmed I am a goblin. Leave here or stay here? I mean, I guess we'll... I don't want to, like, go to a new zone quite yet. Let's remember that that's there. All right, you getting your jogs in? Dear stranger, it's a pleasure. He's literally named Jogger, okay? Do not worry for my safety. I am not afraid of what lurks in these woods. I jog. Great, dude. Good for you. Well done. Ooh, cutscene? Hoshi Village. All right. I don't know what that was. Shopkeeper? Maybe? This game, big on mustaches, is I guess what I'm getting. Hoshi Village. Welcome to Hoshi Village, a lively little town where life is savored, much like our renowned Ho-Chis. Delight in the easygoing peace, and don't hesitate to talk with the mayor if you need any help. Hello, Little Green. Welcome to Hoshi Village. I am off duty today. That's why I'm standing around in full uniform and armed. But if you need something, feel free to talk to the mayor. Gotcha. He's the one who makes the decisions around here, okay? So, I don't know what I'm trying to do yet. We need something faster to get me into a sense of purpose. Oops, sorry. Okay, I gotta go grab my son real quick. Be 2 seconds. All right, Junior Dev is here. Traveler, you seem curious about my little companion here. These are not your average animals. They're all round, fluffy, and absolutely endearing. We call them Pew. I don't see much fluff on that sucker. However, they often escape, and I struggle to keep track of them. If you find and carry all 3 of these creatures back to the coop. This is classic. Might even give you a little something for... How about give me definitely something for the trouble? How about that? Let's cut out this maybe nonsense. So it's got the unlocked color on it, but I can't open it? Okay, not a whole lot in there other than the treasure chest. Let's keep going. I noticed something strange when I was young. I witnessed someone... Whoa. What's going on? All right, we are jumping into ads, so we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and chat with this fine fellow. I noticed something strange when I was young. I witnessed someone emerge from the mysterious structure behind the Hoshi Forest waterfall. The others don't believe me. They even say that I have an overactive imagination. But mark my words, there's something hidden there. Oh, and if you're looking for the mayor, he's right up the hill. I mean, the waterfall, right? I mean... Oh, okay, yeah. Great. Cool. Awesome. Let's keep going. Oh, we definitely got to get the checkpoint. Get our bonfire. Ooh, that fade out could be a little bit faster. A good amount faster, honestly. Like, look at how Dark Souls does it. They, like, as soon as you hit that button, you get the whoo feedback immediately. I like the teal signifier for good things over here, though. That's a good consistent color usage. The purple and the smokiness kind of feels like bad. I'm kind of curious what we're going to use these for. Stay out of trouble. I'm always alert, and don't let me catch you overindulging in hoochies under my watch. But I like cheese. That last hoochies was one too many. Okay. Is everyone in this village either a guard or a jogger? Purple bad slander. Well, it's a very darker color, right? But then it also has all that wispy smokiness around it. Cheers, little green, to your health. Are they drinking cheese? Is this a fondue restaurant? Hero, it's said that there are priceless treasures on the lone beach. A shame I would never set foot there myself. Okay. Hello, little green. Have you had a chance to explore our lovely village yet? It's such a peaceful place, but you know what I love even more than the tranquility? Eggs! Can you bring me 3 eggs? I've got 2. All right, there's one more egg we gotta find. One more egg and one more piggy wiggy. All right. I think the mayor's next. Hello, mayor. Welcome, traveler. I'm the mayor, and you stand in Hoochie Village, a peaceful little village where every inhabitant works hard every day to produce our famous hoochies. 1 second. Joe, I got 2 eggs. Okay. I've heard from my guards about your exploits in the forest, clearing out those menacing slimes all by yourself. Impressive! I'd give you a tour of the village. However, there's a pressing... This guy is apparently Nixon. You see, despite my warnings, a villager went to the beach and has yet to return. You're capable and brave. Would you be willing to go there and look for him? It's too dangerous sending the guards there, because they're all incompetent. Which is why we give them spears. But you seem strong enough to face the perils of that place. Sure. Splendid! Hero, your courage will not go unrewarded. The villagers and I will be eagerly awaiting news of our lost resident. Wait, I will unlock the door that goes to the lone beach. You have like a remote control for that sucker? Even the guard's like, yo, what? There, the door to the beach is now open. Thank you, but be careful. It's a dangerous place, as has been mentioned several times. Oh. No, they're mine. You gave them to me. That's my payment. All right. Oh, I see a pig. I see a pig. Bop. Yeah, doesn't that seem like evil spirits? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. The street, it's like an inky, blacky, evil weevil sort of thing. Oh, that's right. You don't have air control. So do we need to go like around or just do a very tight jump? There we go. Pick up. Even lift it over your head. Classic. All right, let's take this guy back. Can I jump and have him like float? I can't even jump. It's the opposite of the chickens. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is really cute. This is the sort of thing that would be awesome to just lay down on the couch with on a lazy Saturday morning and just blast through some good adventure RPG times. This is great. I love the color palettes, the grass responding to the character movement, our little buddy. I do want the mustache. I want that mustache to be way more visibly present, but that's just me. Okay, so they're processing hoochies. So hoochies is both cheese and a drink and is harvested from the ground. So it's an ore. What is the hooch? What is this hooch? Is there anything back here? No, okay. The mayor apparently has his own refinery for hoochie. All right. You, Richiest Grand Echo. Welcome! Sure. No one in this village has enough money to purchase anything from my shop. All they do is sleep all day and spend all of their souls on hoochies. Are we picking up souls? For real? We use souls as a currency and wear each other's dead faces. This world is a lot darker than it seems to be on the surface. Narcissio's portrait. You certainly got an eye for the exquisite. The last portrait of Narcissio. I've snagged it away from a feisty hoochie. Legally, of course. Well, I mean, we definitely have to get that, right? Like, the other ones are going to be buffs, but that's going to be some weird story thing that's going to come in handy later on. So we have to go by that. Mask repairer. Mothman, thank you for the clear hats. Oh, God, that's hot. Thank you, Mothman. All right. Hello, traveler. See this blue mask I'm working on? It's the mask of a legendary warrior clan. They were feared by all on the battlefield. They vanished centuries ago, though. Legends tell of a hero with many powerful masks who might rival them in strength. One with many masks like you. I have literally 1.5 masks. Quite the coincidence, isn't it? But back to my task. This mask is proving quite a challenge to mend. I've been toying with the idea of using a bottle of glue instead of my usual. You don't use glue, usually? I know, seems unprofessional. No, all woodworkers use glue liberally. What are you talking about? But I'm running out of ideas. If you bring me a bottle of glue, I'll trade you. Let's see, something useless I have around here. I'll trade it for this handy microphone. I don't know what it is. I tried using it as a hammer, but it just makes odd noises. Will you help me? Yeah, sure. Oh, you want to help, but you don't have the glue bottle. If you find one, bring it here, okay? And don't forget, I've got a microphone for you in return. Great. Oh, my goodness. Got a treasure chest up there. Oh, platform, jump. Laura Croft, you're way up there. Come on. All right, you're coming back down now. Nothing behind there, it seems. But once we get up here, I bet we can jump onto the roof. I've played my Zelda games. I know what the game is trying to communicate to me here. Good, we can go by Narcisso. Oh, what? You can't jump up there? Boo! They were so clearly telling you to do that. All right. By Narcisso's portrait. Yep. A painting of Hushi the leader, Narcissio. The canvas radiates with the loathing of the artist. Okay. And then what's the merchant's mask? This relic mask is fabulous, just like me. While wearing it, you will have a chance to earn more. So suck. All right, well, we definitely need to go get that. Okay. Oh, what? I'm overseeing the work, of course. Making sure everything is in order and all that. After all, someone needs to be making sure everything is done safely. These developers have opinions on laborers. I'm trying to fix this engine. Nothing's working. It's dripping. I don't think it's screwed in properly. Do we need a screwdriver? Or do we need to concern ourselves with this? You're not going to let me onto any roofs? And you're putting them this close to jumpable objects? What? Cruel! Cruel! The dark forest is a scary place, traveler. You would have to be very brave to even think about exploring such a gloomy place, especially when it's under the rule of that toad. Oh, okay, great. Every villager in this place is the exact same person, wearing the exact same clothes with different facial hair and hats. It's spinning well. Everything seems to work today. You're an outsider, aren't you? Did you know that we use the energy from this crystal to power all the machines in our village? That is also the secret to cooking the best hoo cheese all year long. What, a giant magical crystal that does it for you? Okay. That sounds like a pretty good secret, not gonna lie. I'm so frustrated. Just leave me be. Every time I face off against a Naka, the mayor's son, I lose. It's so infuriating. But hey, if you're looking to challenge him, he's training in the house right behind me. You can't jump into the well? So many classic Zelda tropes are being honored, and yet so many are being recklessly torn asunder. I kid, of course, I kid. Alright. Am I gonna get Attack of the Murder Pigs if I just do this? Whoa! That really cascaded down there. That was like instant. Okay. That thing weighs 8 billion tons. Has no wind resistance. There we go. Pig number 2. Got 2 pigs, 2 eggs. Need 100 more souls for the soul amplifier. We need glue so that we can get a microphone so that we can do who knows what with that. Yeah, good little feedback on the stamina bar with the slightly transparent white on the top as it drains. Oh, a traveler! What is it like out there? You see a peaceful Hushi village today, but many years ago it was a very different place. There have been tales of the village being under the rule of a nefarious Hushi named Narcissio, the chief of the rebels. Narcissio's ego was boundless, and he ruled with an iron fist using fear as his weapon. This mad ruler's dearest companion was his reflection. Those times were dark, and though he's gone, the memories of his rule still linger yet. Did you visit our neighbor upstairs? I'd stay away from him if I were you. Rumor has it he still harbors admiration for Narcissio. Can you believe it? Well, I think I know who to give the portrait to. They say he yearns for the days when that crazy rebel chief used to rule our village. We're living in peace and with full prosperity. I find it hard to believe that there's still someone who wants to live in terror and fear. This must be why he locked himself away. He doesn't want to face anyone. He'll want to face Narcissio. Are we going to just hold it up right in front of the little peephole in the door? Okay. So I can't, like, equip the portrait. Hey! You have a mask on. I want it. Give me the mask. I've got Narcissio's portrait. Huh. Alright. So maybe we have to, like, unlock it with a bow, and then that'll open up, and then we can go talk to him. That's probably what it is. Hey, Weko! Look, that door's all locked up. And the Hushi by the well, he's acting all weird, isn't he? Yeah, he definitely looks suspicious. I think we should have a little chat with him. Let's go. I already had a little chat with him. What are you talking about? I've locked a Naka inside his house? He's trapped and won't be able to leave? He can't beat anyone if he's locked in his house? Jeez. You want to free him? Why? Do you want to fight him? Fine, I'll unlock the door. Only if you can bring me 100 souls. Okay. All right. Well, I think we got some grinding to do. Where's this last pig? Up here. Okay. Treasure chest. Good. Some pots. Good. Not going to be anywhere near enough, but it's good to get some. Right. Still missing that last pig. having a little quest like that is clever, though. There's a reason it's used in a lot of different games. It gets you to explore the village you're supposed to be running around in, so it doesn't feel quite so overwhelming. It feels exciting, right? That's a big danger when you introduce the player into a big town, is people have the possibility of saying, whoa, this is way too much. I don't want to deal with it. This path leads to the dark forest, but be advised, the door is sealed for the safety of our villagers. Okay. So by placing a little treasure hunt in there, you get people wanting to explore all over the place. By breaking up the treasure hunt into multiple steps, you're giving little dopamine hits while they're going around trying to find things, so it doesn't feel quite so all or nothing, right? Where people say, well, I haven't found it after 10 minutes of searching, I'm going to give up. Instead, it's like every couple of minutes they find something, they're going to feel more incentivized. Prodigal son with the hat tower. Oh, shoot. You've done it! I've unlocked my door. Inside, you'll find a reward waiting for you. All right. Is the reward a hat tower? Open. Ooh, that's a lot of monies. Okay. Still not enough to buy either of our 100 things. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Whomp. 3. 4. Cthulhu gets his hat. There we go. And 5. If the inflation rate keeps going up like this, late game chess will crash your game from the particles. Well, surely they're going to introduce like a different color of particle or something, right? It'll be like red rupees type sort of thing. I like putting Easter eggs and inside jokes in my games from my personal experiences. I have to now make a game where you can have a character wear a hat tower. That's amazing. Everyone will see them and be like, achievement for a hat tower? What the crap does that mean? All right, so we got a hot air balloon. We're definitely going to go check that out in a second. We got to go return the eggs, though. Return the eggs! So that's something interesting to keep in mind, that if you are introducing the player into a large space, you can incentivize them to roam it and become familiar with it by creating one of these multi-step treasure hunts, right? That's something to keep in mind. It's kind of what Metroidvanias do as a core philosophy, right? Is they say, hey, there's all these upgrades littered around the map, go find them so that this huge map isn't so overwhelming. Yes, we found 3 eggs. I thought all you cooked was cheese. They look absolutely scrumptious. Great. Nektos, good to see you, friend. How are you doing today? Oh, here's a treat for the effort. Thank you, little green. Great. That's a big chest. Slice of hoochies, a delectable slice of the village's renowned hoochies. Looks delicious. What is this game? This is Weko the Mask Gatherer. Let me grab the link and throw it in chat. This is one of the games we're going to be looking at today, assuming Blades of Doom is able to stop in. If not, we'll do Blades' Redeem tomorrow. Yeah, it's a very cute, let's be very real, heavily inspired by Majora's Mask adventure RPG type sort of thing. It's really cute, really well done. We've been talking about some good things. Like you can see here, see, this is another moment I'm talking about where we have textured, heavily rendered stuff, and then it's surrounded by this kind of vectory type sort of environment. So like the brown leather tabs to the right of the book and the tabs on the top of the book feel so incongruous from the rest of the player experience. I don't know. And I'm not even seeing like a firm categorization of what is vector versus what is rendered. I don't know. I think that's a toughie for me. I think that should get pushed. Okay, so we have a slice of cheese, but we don't know what to do with it. So far as we can tell, no one was like asking for some cheese. But it is super cute, Nektos. Having a really good time going around doing exactly the sort of thing you would expect in Zelda-like. We had to find 3 pigs scattered across a village. We've been... Oh, we can't do this yet. We need some sort of like a parachute or a glider or something. Okay. We are a nameless hero with a little fairy companion that talks for us. We've got satisfying movement and combat. Gorgeous environment art. I mean, look at all this. It is absolutely stunning. Oh, that waterfall, doesn't that just make you happy looking at that? Oh, so good. So good. All right, let's go check out the beach. What? The mayor's letting you pass. He either loves you or doesn't care if you get hurt. Either way, I'd watch my back if I were you. All right. Leave area. Oh, there was that one little house offshoot thing we needed to go look at. Oh, well, we'll deal with that later, I guess. But yeah, there's been a surprising amount of, like, equipment. If we go in here, you can equip a shield, a weapon, 3 relics that give passive bonuses, and then I'm guessing a special ability, and then something in the upper right. I don't know what that is yet. Yeah, I don't know. So, it's a good amount of character customization here. The Lone Beach. Beware, traveler. You approach an abandoned beach, shrouded in mystery and fear. Legends whisper of stone giants who once dwelled here in harmony, guarding great treasures. But you'll be lucky to find more than ghouls and slimes here now. All right, ghouls. That'll be a new enemy type. All right, grab our bonfire. Oh yeah, there's also like some Dark Souls-y elements added into it, which is interesting. It's like a Souls-like Zelda game with a very light atmosphere. So like that ticks a lot of boxes for me. Never played any Zelda game, but this gives me Zelda vibes. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, look at that guy. Nice little cutscene. Lone Beach introducing the player. Whoa, is that a golem in the back? Okay. So the village was kind of dragging on a little bit. Now, I'm really into this. Those horns, the horn pattern looks familiar from that guy. Hold on, I can't open a menu while I'm holding something? Really? Okay. All right. All right. Can I throw this and hurt? What? Roll. Okay, good. Got lock on. Of course there has to be slimes. There has to be slimes. Absolutely there has to be slimes. This would not be a Zelda game without slimes. Yeah, you have like an Estus flask you can drink. You can see that in the lower left of the screen. All right, we are aggroing more dudes. I don't want to deal with these ghouls and the slime. Ooh, you're beefy. Come on. Ow! Get rid of one of them at least. Roll, roll. Okay. Oh, shut up. Roll. Get out, get out. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Combo. Get the combo. Nice. Woo. All right. Nice little combat music there and a nice little transition. Ooh, treasure chest. Your hands are busy and you want to fiddle a menu. I guess that may be the idea, right? Because the menu is the book that's on your back. So maybe they're saying like, no, you can't open the book. You're holding something. Maybe that's the point. I sure would like to be able to pause when I need to pause, though. All right, let's get these dudes taken care of so we can open that chest. Oh, rude. Hey, ghouls should not be this technically proficient. Ouch. All right, come on. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Get out of here. You triggered my trap card. The merchant? Our friend was in there? Well, I'm glad we rescued him. This is the guy that gave us our Estus flask in the tutorial. Hello again, Weko. You found your equipment, I see. And now we meet again at this lovely beach. Just as promised, I have another extra charge for your potion. Great. I don't think I've ever actually used one. I'm always here to help you on your adventures, remember? No? Oh, well, I hope this will help you in your travels. Listen, he's a vagabond giving me illicit potions. Of course that's his voice. Don't you dare tell me it's not. So we have... we don't have 200. I want to get 200 souls and then go back. All right, let's talk to our golem buddy. Oh, hello, little green thing. You know, this beach used to be a peaceful haven, so serene that even the sea seemed to whisper its secrets to the sands. I approve of that choice so much if it's intentional. Fair enough, yeah, the opening of the menus and stuff. How things have changed. You see, green little thing, my twin, Ragorus, has fallen into a madness I can't explain. He's become a threat to himself and others. I've had no choice but to lock him in that tower on the island behind me. I've not much hope, but if a green little thing like yourself wants to help, know that trust isn't given freely these days. So first, a task to prove your intent, if you are willing. My ancestors' souls are trapped in their petrified forms across this beach. You cannot save them. Their souls, however, can yet be freed. An old mask with the power to do so is hidden here, somewhere on this beach. Retrieve it, and use its power to liberate my kin. Then you'll have earned my trust. Only then will I open the way to the island where Ragorus now resides. I do not wish for anyone to be hurt needlessly. All right. Cool. And there's a lot of enemy types. I was not expecting quite so many already. This is cool. I'm a big fan of that. Let's see. Before we go deal with all those guys, and we have ads starting any second now. Just do a quick swim. Okay, so there is a treasure chest over there, but I don't think we can make it currently. We're probably going to need some upgrade to our stamina or something. All right. Before we go deal with those guys, let's go ahead and take our ad break, and we will be right back with more Weko the Mask Gatherer. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's go ahead and keep on going right on in. Alamad, good to see ya. You excited? Excited for your jam? That is not a small thing to organize. Hope everything's going well. Come on. There we go. I have not played Majora's Mask. You know what? I haven't either. It's one I never got around to as a kid. See what game... See that the game costs $22. Wonder if it's worth so much money. We'll see. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. If it's large enough, and it definitely seems to be, then I don't think that's an unreasonable asking price at all. Given what they're providing. Drink an Estes. There we go. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. These guys are mean. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, what do we get? Oh, a spot to purify. We don't have the mask yet. A whisper of freedom stirs my soul. Has the silence finally been broken? You search for the missing harmony, the relic mask that echoes my own mark. My salvation rests upon its retrieval. Sure. You watched a speedrunner play parts of Majora's Mask? Nice. And I checked the prices in Polish currency are very high compared to others. Pay 17% less with US dollars. Oh, interesting. I wonder why that is. Alright, we got 200 gold. Or souls, rather. That's good. So we can go back to the town and buy the currency mask and free the chieftain's son. Oh. Okay. So there's probably going to be a couple more of those across the island we need to find. Yeah, I mean, this is really well done. There's definitely some very tiny polished things that I'm feeling are maybe not quite here. They're more micro moments than the overall game, though. This is a very solid indie Legend of Zelda-like. So I only buy games on sale. I hear you, Nektos. I'm largely the same way. I'm a big believer in the patient gamer crowd. But there are some games I buy at full price, especially if the developer is someone that I appreciate a lot and I'm in a position in life where I can. I actually played quite a few games. For some reason, the puzzly aspect of creating them is more interesting to me. Most games I play myself are pretty puzzly too. There you go. That makes sense, Cubis. And I've heard that from a good amount of people that, especially after they start making games, they start to say, I really prefer making to playing. I hear that. I can understand it. I'm definitely in a different part of the spectrum there. I deeply enjoy playing and I deeply enjoy creating. Which is good because if you're going to be like designing, you should probably be playing quite a lot. Welcome. Buy the merchant's mask. Yep, we're gonna buy that. Great.
Yeah.
This mask once belonged to a shrewd merchant. It slightly increases the amount of souls earned. And then how much are the other ones? Small life and small stamina. Like, how much is the stamina mask? This isn't a measly mask. It's a relic mask that amplifies one's stamina to its peak. So they're both 100. Okay. So we need another 200 to clear out the map. Put you in a weird spot when designing for fun. Yeah, I can see that, Cubis, for sure. You prefer games that you can spend hundreds of hours on, like roguelikes, or shorter games that you just play, finish, and are done with? Yes. So, like, Knock on the Coffin Lid, I'm having a great time with. I see myself dumping dozens and dozens and dozens of more hours into that. I've also been playing tiny Metroidvanias, and like Gato Roboto and Mystic Bell, and I've come to have a really deep appreciation for a Metroidvania you can play and beat in a day. That is very satisfying for me. Now, I think what I tend to struggle with a little bit more are the kind of 20-hour experiences in some regard. I don't know. I do tend to like either I can see myself spending a lot of time on this or a very little amount of time. That's way too many masks, way too fast. We've only gotten like 2. Hold on, let's check our inventory. We have, we have 2 relic masks so far. No extra shield masks, special powers, like, I don't know. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Granted, I'm not a huge fan of the, like, gain extra experience upgrades because it's kind of like, well, now you have to buy those right out of the gate. But I don't think it's at an unreasonable pace. I'm curious as to why you feel that's too much. Ah, visitor. I've been cooped up training in here for so long. What? Locked door? You do realize I could just open it from the inside, right? I could have just climbed out the window, but training just seemed more productive. Well, how about sparring with me as a reward for freeing me? I'm sure I can teach you a thing or two. Sure. Let's see what you got. Oh, dummies. Okay. Oh, and a checkpoint. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you, Anaka. So we got the dum-dums over here. Blom, 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 blom. I think I might just prefer the creational game genre where the game is about making things yourself. Interesting, Cubus. I can't stand games like that. I'm not gonna lie. Any like survival crafting game or anything? Kerbal Space Program, Minecraft, all those sorts of things, they're the opposite of what I enjoy. They are so hard for me to get into. Whoa, okay. All right, you're not getting stun locked when I block, or you're not getting stunned when I block. This is like our first boss. Okay. There we go. Block. I don't like those you named either. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh, I think he blocked me. Youchie. All right, I got him though. Easy. Minecraft is all right, but I never really got into it. Yeah, I need like a reason to exist. I really liked Dragon Quest Builders because it was a much more linear building experience where it's like, okay, now build this thing, now build this thing. And I could kind of expand my base around those things, and it made sense to me. But just saying, okay, here's a world, you can just go do whatever you want, it's just like, I don't have any reason to do anything, so just whatever. I could never get into Legos when I was a kid either. Ooh, here's something else, traveler. That was a fierce battle. I must admit I've never faced an opponent quite like you. You nearly killed me there. You know what? I'll give you this relic mask for such fierce fighting. You're not helping Zaf's case here, Anaka. Here, inside this chest is a relic mask. I'm certain it will serve someone like you well. All right. Excuse me, I'm curious how many relic masks there are in the game. The mask of a cunning fox makes its wearer sprint faster. Sure, I'll take that. Let us kind of travel across the game a little bit faster. Sounds good. We got our little status icons right below our health bar up in the upper left. Anaka, how do I get out of here? Is there a door somewhere? Bruh, how did we get in here? Looking to return to Hoshi Village, I can take you back myself. Or you can use the big Toro in the other room to teleport out of here. Oh, are those fast travel points? I really liked Minecraft. It gives you freedom to do what you want. It's also very fun to play with friends and do many projects. Yeah, that's kind of like exactly why I don't like Minecraft. Which is fine. It's cool that we all get to enjoy different things about different experiences, right? Hey, Snapthorn, good to see you. I enjoy those games that are social aspect. Terraria 2, I have 400 hours in it, but barely played it alone. And see, I almost never play games with other people. I'm almost exclusively a single player gamer. For my birthday, I got Helldivers 2 and played it with my brothers, and that was a blast. But then I think I only played it once or twice more with one of my brothers after that event. I'd still love to do it, but just trying to get people to play with on a reliable schedule where everyone is lining up, it's so much hassle and it's so stressful that it just doesn't really work for me. And so usually it's a lot more restful to just boot something up on my own. Is that King Slime over there? Yeah, pretty much. Love exploring stuff in games. That's why I mostly played Minecraft with mods. There you go. There you go. And for me, exploring, like, it's the same thing with the Legos. I need the exploration to mean something. That's why I really like Knock on the Coffin Lid, because it is kind of a puzzly exploration type sort of experience, and the exploration directly reinforces the game instead of like, I wonder what neat trees are gonna be in this zone. Like, that's not anywhere close enough, good enough for me. There's a secret link to these stones. We should look at the little stones too. Sure. All right, we could probably make that one, especially with a big jump. Have you tried the Journey's Trend mod? What, for Terraria? Give me a second real quick. Okay. Gotcha. All right, 127. Once again, I really, really love that all the stuff you equip is physically represented on your character. That is awesome. Like, we have our 3 relic masks, we got our potion, we got our book, our shield, our gecko sword. Very cool. I'm still not sure if this can hurt people if I beat them with it. Yeah, it does decent damage. Oof. The block I wish the block could animation cancel my attacks. I think that's one thing that's making the combat feel a little less snappy, is a lack of animation canceling. The masks are a cool little detail. Yeah, I agree. All right, so we got this guy. Search for the missing harmony. Yep. Search for the mask. Okay, great. Okay. And throw. I get the impression this is going to be something of a lengthy game, judging by the fact that we have these at least 6 main bosses in the primordial masks, right? And then presumably a final boss after that. So I think this is going to be a decently long experience. All right, let's grab this. Let's not leave the area quite yet. I'll make it count as the first spirit mod boss. There you go. All right, knock out the ghoul real quick. Grab this. You throw like a girl. Well, that went way over his head. Never mind. The one game that really hits a creational spot for me is Opus Magnum. I assume Infinifactory is going to be the same, but it's not. I've seen 1 or 2 things about Opus Magnum, and that makes more sense to me because it is a puzzle, right? Like, there's an objective. You're trying to build something specific in order to, like, get past a level, right? Out of the way. Woo! Get in there, get in there. Whisper of freedom stirs my soul. Yeah, okay, well. We gotta find that mask, guys. Jeez, we found 3 of the dudes already, but not the mask. We need a bomb to blow that up. Deck builders also have that creation in a way. I can see that. I can see that. Super auto pets. Yeah, I could see that. Automation games. Yeah, I mean, like, I have yet to meet a developer who plays games that did not adore Satisfactory, right? Every single developer I have met that also, like, plays a lot of games, it's like, dude, you have to play Satisfactory. You have to do Satisfactory. And I'm like, yeah, I tried it for like 20 minutes. It was fine. Or not Satisfactory, excuse me, Factorio. Factorio is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I've got it in my library. I played it a little bit, and that's about it. I cry, but I can't risk rusting my armor. The relic mask, the one Serenus the golem told us about, must be here. Let's go, Weko! I have not played Celeste. It seems like the sort of game that I would find satisfying, while at the same time being incredibly frustrating. Because platformers that have instant death mechanics and force you to restart from checkpoints frequently are deeply frustrating for me. Factorio seems too tedious to me for some reason. Interesting. Clow Sanctuary. This majestic statue stands as a timeless guardian, radiating peace. It honors a cherished friendship, reminding all who pass by, treasure your friends, for time is fleeting. You can talk to it? Oh. Oh, everything is upside down. I can't see, but my friends are my eyes. Don't forget that everything is always in the eyes. Okay, so that's definitely a puzzle hint. Okay, so we need to point these in the direction that the eyes are pointing in. Sound. Got it. That's why I find it fun. This is coming from a guy that does Terraria on 25x spawn rates for fun. Saying how everyone is so different with the games. Like, yeah, absolutely. And then we get like some cozy fans in here. Gonna be a totally different experience, right? They're gonna be saying completely different things. Calcerus Mask. Grants the wearer the ability to free the souls of petrified golems. Slightly improves health, too. Okay. Is this It's a... Okay. Yeah, I definitely want health regen more than I want faster sprint speed. It's a little weird to me as well that sprint is on L1 instead of clicking the left stick. That seems like the kind of obvious answer to that, right? That feels like the Jacob's Law definition of what sprint should be. Tried to get my friends to play Outer Wilds. There were 4 of them, and none of them liked it. Wow, there you go. Yeah, that's one I haven't played either. A Whisper of Freedom. Yes, interact. We have it. The corporeal remaining of a liberated soul of a golem. Ooh, that was a neat little dissolve effect and revealing the spirit there. Ah, gratitude fills my being. Thank you, traveler. Now pardon me as I savor this newfound stillness. Being free is a wearying affair. Cute. The worst thing is you can't really say what the game is about. Met some Terraria creators and trying to get timing for collabs is a pain. Yeah. Yeah. Timing. Scheduling is the real final boss. Alright. Same dialogue as before. Let's go ahead and grab our last one. Although we did get another stone. Is this one ready now? No. Okay. Getting people to try new games takes effort. Yeah. It's true. If you jump while you're sprinting, you maintain the speed of the sprint, but you don't lose stamina while you jump, so you can sprint for way farther. Alright. Yeah, we already opened that. Alright, let's grab this last guy. Celeste especially, the climb for strategy rises. There you go. Quite the skill gap. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what I see in that sort of an experience. Like, those precision platformers get intense, and it is... I could appreciate it, and I can have fun with it at times. It is also deeply frustrating for me. Which is interesting, because I don't necessarily have the same experience with roguelikes. Probably because it's different every time. So if there were, like, a platforming roguelike, I would probably have a lot more patience with it. You've returned, and I sense the souls of my ancestors finally liberated from their stone prisons. Thank you, traveler. You've done well, and you have earned my trust. Perhaps now we can focus on the issue troubling my twin, Ragorus. Perhaps with your resourcefulness, you can find a way to help him. Are you prepared for a challenge? Yes. Excellent. I sense great bravery in you, traveler. I will create a teleportation mark for you. I'll take you straight to the island where my brother's in prison. Once they're tread carefully, they'll agree my twin is not himself. Great. We may have to face him in combat. Right. We've all been assuming this as soon as we saw you. We were going to fight something that looks like you. But your ultimate task is to discover what has driven him to madness. Please do not hurt him. He's a gentle soul at heart. All of us are. Great. I feel like we could maybe cut back on the dialogue a little bit. It's a little lengthy at times. All right. No, there's no way we're going to be able to swim all the way out there. Never mind. All right, take care, Nektos. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Hydrate. Let me go get some water real quick. Cheers. Thanks, Nektos. Get a little bit of breakfast at the same time. A thought that comes up for me a lot is that I feel that there are base games where people learn mechanics for every games. One of my in-real-life friends from school tried to play Celeste and failed, but after they played Minecraft, they understood game mechanics from lots of other games. Yeah, I've been telling my wife that for years. That, listen, when you first start learning games is the hardest time you will ever have learning how to play games, because games share mechanics with each other. So, the more of a library of knowledge and practice you build up, the faster you're going to pick up any new game. Then they understood Celeste. Yeah, I can see that. There is, if you ever want to, like, see how much we take for granted in a game, put your grandparents in front of a game and say, tell me what you think you can do here. What is this screen telling you? And your eyes will be opened. All right, we got our bonfire. Let's explore around the tower before going in, as is the way. Oh, we got another rock. We got a lift point there we can't do yet, and a cage. Okay. Excuse me. Great. What is that, like a forest spirit or something? I'm not gonna find 999 little forest spirits game. That's you're not Twilight Princess. We can't, or not Twilight Princess, but the other one. Are you not bad guys? Oh. Okay, you're little baby golems. Hello, Softstone. You must be the one who Uncle Serenus sent to help Uncle Ragorus. But Ragorus isn't the only one who needs help. Many of our golem friends are petrified and scattered across different lands. There you go. If Serenus trusts you, then so do I. You've already saved some of our ancestors by the beach. Your quest to save the remaining golems around the world is of great importance. You freed a total of 3. There are a total of 7 that need saving. If you succeed, I promise to give you the treasured heirloom of our golem family. I'm sure Uncle Serenus wouldn't mind. Oh, you're not made out of stone? Are you fragile? Okay. There's 4 more golem spirits we need to free in the world. You feel a monstrous presence behind this door. Do you want to enter? Are we gonna go straight into a boss fight? Hey, Blades, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you, friend? Since you're here, Blades, would you rather us jump into Crystal Guardians right now or wait until tomorrow? Because I will quit this game right now and we can jump into Crystal Guardians, because you did that redeem and we haven't gotten to it yet. Ragorus, the Wrathful Golem. Ouch. Ouch. The splash damage is real? Jeez. What? 100 damage in one attack? Okay, so block is what I'm hearing. Blocky, block, block. All right, take care, Snapthorn. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the good discussion. Appreciate you. You have Crystal Guardians now? All right, this is a good place to cut it anyways. We'll be back with Weko. We definitely want to at least beat the boss here and see what this game has to offer. But we're going to go ahead and close out of this for now to get to Blades of Doom's Redemption. We're going to go to Crystal Guardians, which he was very excited about, which is a tower defense roguelike. All right. Gonna go ahead and disconnect the controller. Oh, we're going into ads. Let me get Crystal Guardians up and running, and we'll kind of punch through the ads while we do that. Okay, let me get our options established here. Video settings, not full screen, please. Windowed, thank you. There we go, 1920 by 1080. Let's do the game capture. We're going to move to Crystal Guardians. Norscock, hello, welcome in. It is great to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and move our category out of Weko to Crystal Guardians. All right. Done. Let's check this out. Are we in ads? Ads are starting soon. Welcome to the early access of Crystal Guardians. Thank you for showing interest in the game and for joining the journey. Since this is an early access, bugs can occur. If you find a bug, it would really help me a lot if you could report the bug, either via Discord or via the forum. You can also join the Discord for feature suggestions, sharing awesome screenshots, look at other people, their awesome screenshots, and much more. Oops. Okay. I like this kind of menu where we're getting video of what's going on and other things. It's a different style. It's one that is really communicating this is a game about gameplay, not about the world that we are experiencing, right? This is... The important thing in this game is the gameplay. And we're going to showcase that. And I think that's valid. I honestly think I want that less hidden. I want to be able to observe it a little bit better. And then maybe add a little background element here to let the menu text still pop out. That being said, I do like the typography here. Crystal Guardians maybe feels a little bit too small in comparison to New Run. Like, you kind of want your branding to be really big. But I like the typography. I like the typographic scale that they've chosen to go from your kind of H1 down to your H2s. The bolding on the effect is really nice. I think that's really solid. All right, we're in ads. Jeez, that took a long time. What you eating? My wife got me some donuts. She felt bad because I had to do something for her that I didn't know I was going to need to do during the stream. So she got me some donuts. It's very sweet of her. I had Pop-Tarts and strawberry milk. Breakfast of champions, my friend. Okay. So I'm curious to see how this goes. Some background music as well would be nice here. So if we go to New Run, we have a whole bunch of stuff is thrown right at us. I think you can detect if this is the only thing you have unlocked, maybe jump straight into it. Well, I guess you have custom maps. That's interesting. But we're definitely being presented with a whole lot, and especially there's low contrast between this area and this area here. So popping these out a little bit, whether that's with a shadow or a border color, you could look at how like kind of balloons maybe TD does their stage selection. This is where I feel that this is a screen that kind of needs some reworking. We've got these brightly colored green text to kind of communicate I don't know what, but it really draws my attention right in there. And then the sizes of everything is really inconsistent. And okay, that I was gonna say, it feels like there's a rounded corner here. There's not a rounded corner there. It's just because it's like the brighter part of that makes it feel like it's rounded. But we have some pretty different sizes. We have our gutter spacing different between our horizontal and our vertical columns, which like can work, but it's not feeling very good here to me. We have this kind of awkward gap right here of height from the top of this one and the bottom of this one. Feels like a very uncomfortable amount of space. I think this whole screen could use some reworking. Then run modifiers. Okay, all right. I can't like turn these on yet. All right. Normal mode. When beating normal mode, you'll unlock the following. Item recipes. Interesting. Normal mode, 2-lane, all caps. Okay. And hard mode, all caps. Okay. Alamod, good to see you. How you doing, friend? How are you gearing up for the jam in a few days? Yeah, once again, good typography on that screen. That was nice. This the developer who is doing this clearly has some sort of background and skill in graphic design. Okay, so we're going through a basic tutorial. We can left control and right click to rotate. You could also just middle click. And then scroll wheel to zoom. Okay, sure. Buy a turret using shift plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or by pressing one of the building buttons on the bottom. I'd probably flip the order in which I present that to the player and say, hey, you can... Excuse me, you can buy a tower by clicking on it, or you can press shift. Okay. Because shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not going to get me a context of what I am doing. I can do shift 1, but like, what am I building? I have no idea. So we have a spike tower, a bomb, a boulder tower, and a projectile tower. So can we do just deploy spikes from the ground that shoots the enemy? And I don't know what these red and green spaces are. Can I not build on the red? Okay. So then I really need to be able to see what my range is in order to build these. Arcane crystals. These are like buff structures. Interesting. What's this game we're playing? This is Crystal Guardians. This was a Analyze Indie game redeemed by Blades of Doom. Excuse me, Blades O Doom. So we're checking it out today. We have a big inventory here. Got some resources, shards, gold, enemies left and the way. We got to speed up. That's good. Okay, I mean, let's just go for a standard projectile tower plus 4 range, so we get more range with greater height. That's kind of cool. Like the Skull Island. Yeah, I'm assuming that's when bad guys are going to come in. Okay, and then the wave is going to, like, expand over time, maybe? Need to buy... Whoa, pause. Buy a crystal and place it on the turret. Great. Okay. Wave successfully failed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, once again, don't introduce the keyboard shortcuts first. I need to mouse over them and see what they are. So, plus to dot, plus damage per second in combat. So does that scale my damage up? And this increases damage over time effects, but this doesn't have any damage over time effects. At least the stored damage on the enemy dealing at least 50% of that damage. You can deal extra damage based on the stored amount, up to 750% more. There's some work that needs to be done communicating to the player how to, like, work this thing. I don't know what this thing is either and why that kind of lit up. Let's see. Can I buy more? We also have some conflicting visuals here. So we have a dollar sign for the currency when we're trying to place the tower, but then we have gold in the upper right corner here. Prosto, good to see you. Welcome in. There you go. There's the link. There's the link. Let's grab the spike tower. Put it... I'm assuming we're going to be able to, like, terraform eventually. Grab that, and then we'll put a poison crystal? Damage per second in combat. To 50%. Put you right there. Okay, let's hit play. Let's see what happens here. I need range indicators. I need that when I'm placing it down. Okay, so we're putting spikes down. They were green spikes, so I'm wondering if that was green because of our poison crystal. You survived the first wave. Beat 2 more waves. Well, you know, I think we're a little out of sync here, but that's okay. Let's grab our boulder. I'm assuming we want a long straight line for this one. Let's try that, and then we'll put a dot on you. I don't know how these work. We have a new inventory plus 66% damage. Yes. Random item. Plus 18 burn damage. Are these just like relics? Are these just passives that I have now? No terraforming, but that's a neat idea. Well, I mean, I saw like this group of 3. I was like, well, that's a useless space. I can't do anything there, but I could like build up a space. All of a sudden I can use it, right? Shoot spikes out of the ground like lurkers in StarCraft. Click on a tower. So this says plus 20% dot damage, right? Is the dot damage, is it adding like 20% of your damage as dot damage? Or is it adding 20% to your dot damage? How are you? Is this a tower defense game? Yes, Tatas. This is a tower defense roguelike. I'm feeling like there needs to be a lot more work on... Oh, this is not what I expected. This is a meteor tower, not a boulder. Okay. Was that this tower gaining a level or something? What was that? Long. Damage release. Oh, we put these on a tower. Okay. Plus 50 bleed damage. 25% chance to apply bleed on hit. Okay. Interesting. So we can like throw extra burn damage on there. Okay. I'm starting to kind of get this. I'm kind of starting to get this. Okay. Good to see you, Incredibro. Hope you're doing well. And we keep on building the island out the further along we get. Kind of interesting. So it kind of... Tower defenses always have a problem where you just want to centralize in one space, right? You kind of always want to create a kill zone in any non-mazing tower defense game. And even in mazing tower defense games, it's generally best to build a kill zone. So this is an interesting way to counteract that, where you have very limited build locations and it progresses at the further along in the waves that you get. That's an interesting design choice. I'm here for that. Now, bomb, I'm assuming, yeah, it's a one space. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do temporary stuff. Let's throw you down there and give you a dot. Sure, let's give you a dot. I mean, it seems like having a dot on earlier sections is good. I don't know what this is. Oh, those are treasure chests. Plus 50% crit strike chance. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, You've unlocked Lightning Tower. Cool. I'm kind of seeing what this game is doing. There's some interesting stuff in here. So, it's interesting because you want to level up your towers because we have, like, unlocks, right? Reach tower level 10 to unlock. Reach tower level 20 to unlock. We haven't even gotten to level 1 yet on a tower. But by pushing things out, we're constantly putting more and more towers down that are going to be eating up the experience before it reaches these other towers. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, we have a new treasure chest we can open up. Get a random item. Mortal Fury, 7.5% attack speed for every 10% missing health on main base. Interesting, so we kind of become a berserker tower. Plus 50% attack speed, yeah, that sounds good. Nice. Like it. Unlocked item. Have a tower with 4+ fire rate. You have unlocked electricity crystal available for your next run. Okay. All right. I wish I could get an indicator of how much damage each tower is doing. We're getting kill amounts, and that's good. I like that we're getting kill amounts. I want to also see damage output. Was also considering making one as the next thing. Oh, nice. Making tower defense for the first time. Very cool. Many people I know who want to get into the industry are trying to make tower defense game. My game doesn't have anything unlocking. That's fine. Not every game needs unlocking stuff. Let's do spike tower, I guess. Up here. Big range spike tower. We need a crystal attached. Oh no, we don't have any money. Oh, bummer. Well, we'll give you crit strike chance anyways. And what are you? Berserker crystal. Okay. Can I move these off? Yes, I can. Okay. So let's actually transition these two off and put them over here. For some reason, the spike tower has 4, and the other towers seem to have 3 slots. That's interesting. Also, I'm noticing that this UI gets a little bit hard to see sometimes. It's kind of low contrast. Once again, popping that out a little bit would be nice. Okay. Gonna go ahead and hit next wave. Okay. What's our attack speed? 5.53. Cool. Got a shop so you can buy upgrades? Well, there you go. Capitalism is natural unlocking. Man, stuff is expensive, and they do not give you much money when you kill these things. 1 gold each? Okay. Got kind of bannermen that are trying to speed everyone up, I'm guessing. This tower's doing great work. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Good. Yeah, we can't buy a new crystal yet. Jeez. Can you recommend some good Metroidvania games with great story? With great story. That's a good question. I've been playing a lot of tiny Metroidvania games, Tatas. So, and it depends on what you find satisfying as a great story. So, like Hollow Knight, I could see some people saying has an incredible story, and I could see other people saying it barely had any story at all. Kind of depends on what you enjoy. So, I played Gato Roboto recently. That was very fun. It's not like it's not an epic odyssey, but it's cute and it's fun and it delivers a vibe and it has a story, right? Ori is very good, absolutely. And I've been hearing really good things. If I can find this, is like Eterna Noctis, I think. Yeah, Eterna Noctis. I've been hearing really good things about this game in the Metroidvania community. It's kind of mixed. Some people think it's one of the best Metroidvanias ever made, and some people say it's not as good as people say it is. So it has mixed reviews, but it's because it's very polarizing. But it definitely goes hard in the atmosphere type sort of, and unique moments type sort of experience. Hollow Knight is the only one I played, and I loved it. Okay, then yeah, the Ori and the Blind Forest games would be really good. You might like... what's it called? The like Spanish Catholic mythology Metroidvania. Blasphemous. You might enjoy Blasphemous and its sequel. That's kind of a roguelike Metroidvania type sort of experience. I'm going to try and get the actual URL. For some reason, I'm getting all the side, like the OST and everything in comic book. But this is Last Faith as well. Last Faith is a really, from what I hear, a really good roguelike in that regard. Or a Metroidvania. There we go. There's Blasphemous. Boop. Blasphemous is, like I said, this kind of Spanish Christian mythology sort of approach to Metroidvania. It's a really interesting setting. A lot of people really enjoyed it. It has a sequel. People really liked it. So anyways, there's a lot. There's a lot. Did you get 100% in Gato Roboto? I missed a few cassettes somewhere. I got all the cassettes. I think I missed like one secret room. I think I was at like 97 or 99% or something. So. Save the animals. Thought about Blasphemous. I didn't play it yet. My eyes on Source of Madness 2 has a great visual. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep going. I don't think we have enough money to really try and accomplish anything right now. You've unlocked Fire Thrower Tower. Okay. We're definitely going to take some damage here, I think. Oh, maybe not. Nice. Love it. Now we can afford a crystal. So we have our spike tower here. Let's get some damage over time on this guy. And then we're going to transfer our attack speed over to here so that you're just applying a bunch of dots. That's your objective. Get all the dots all the time. And range. So you're hitting everything in this whole giant space. That's pretty freaking amazing. And then let's get crit strike chance on this spike tower. Yeah, which has a ton of damage. Let's try that out. Okay, we're getting the dots. Honestly, not doing too bad. I wish I could kind of change the priority. Move all items from the tower to the infrared. I want to tell it, like, disperse your dots as evenly as possible. Didn't know Ori is Metroidvania? Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good Metroidvania. Really good Metroidvania. You're fighting credit, bro. Oh, shoot. That's funny. So we're getting the items. Ooh, plus 33 poison. Yes, because you have poison damage. And then more attack speed. More berserk. Good night. Plus 7.5% attack speed for every 10% missing health on base. It doesn't feel incredibly good, I'm not gonna lie. You've unlocked Earth Crystal, available for next year. Ooh, we get new little duders, like a big trolley king guy? I don't know. Ooh, yeah, we're leaking hard. Oh, shoot. Oh, and they detonate into smaller things, too. Okay, oof. 276, that's not enough to build anything. Can I give extra crystals to towers? Can I, like, level up your crystal? No. What I can do is I can buy level ups. For like 460, we can level this up to level 5. Let's go ahead and upgrade you to level 4. And then we just play. Zombie Horde. Okay. Interesting. So this tower is finally getting some action over there. Above the tower stats has attack priorities. Hold on. Unlocked item. Apply more than 500 burn to a single enemy. And we lost. Oh, shoot. Okay, brutal. These are a lot of stats. This whole screen could use a lot of information architecture reworking. It all feels very just, here's a bunch of information splattered all over the screen. So grouping things together a lot more would be really handy. Dexleon with the gift sub. Thank you so much, friend. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. I bought a game, but I was not satisfied with it, so I refunded it. Now I'm looking for something to buy instead. Fair enough. Fair enough, Tatas. Yeah, like, for example, this poison crit non-crit. If you were looking at the screen at a glance, which column does this belong to? Does it belong to this one or to this one? It's very hard to tell just at a glance, right? So there's a lot that could be done to tighten up the spacing here and make everything a lot more legible. There's also, by the way, there's also Carrion, which is a very fun Metroidvania. I haven't played that yet. Darksiders games are really good Metroidvanias. Dust and Elysian Tale is also pretty fun. Guacamelee. Guacameelee's fantastic. Definitely should play Guacamelee. Night Witch was another one that I played recently. That was very fun. Incredible Things About Hyperlight Drifter. 9 Souls. We played through 9 Souls. You saw us on 9 Souls. Alex over on YouTube. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Rain World. I've heard incredible things about. I'm sorry, Steam. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I would not necessarily qualify as a Metroidvania. Like, I can see the justification there, but... Turbo Kid, we've played on the stream a good amount. Definitely recommend Turbo Kid. Zappling Bygone is another little indie Metroidvania that I've heard good things about that's really tiny. So anyways, there's a lot. Okay, and then we have this continue button that is just like, it looks the exact same as Defeated. Sure, it's a different color, but does not look like a button. It does not look like any of the other buttons that have existed. Could definitely do better on that. Okay, progression. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Great. Restart run, I guess. So we have a bunch of new towers now. We've unlocked Rain Tower. Okay. Ooh, we get a treasure chest right out of the gate. Oh, we have to go through the tutorial again because I don't think... Oh, crap. Lightning tower. You. Right there. Crap. An electric crystal. Zap. Jeez. Okay, all right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that is a little easy to trigger on accident. Okay. So, extra range... Can I sell you? So these are our priorities. Target last, first, most current health, least current health, closest, furthest, highest max health. This is a lot of priorities. Lowest max health, highest resist, lowest resist, fastest, slowest, and who knows what. Okay. Guess I just go to your Steam profile and check out what do you play. I mean, there's a lot of really, really great Metroidvanias. If you give us some more criteria of what you're looking for, we can give even more targeted recommendations. Okay, so we have the electric tower. We have a fire thrower tower. Deal damage in a cone. Does not need fire crystal. Okay. Yeah, like shoot a big boulder over a long distance that deals damage in a small area. That to me indicates a rolling boulder. I think this either needs to be renamed to a meteor, and then also, like, the description needs to be different. It needs to be a long-range tower that throws a rock at a targeted spot, or something to indicate that it's not going to roll, right? Let's try the fire thrower tower. See what that's up to. I know it doesn't need the fire crystal, but... I mean, that seems like a good idea, right? Interesting that the lightning tower doesn't say it needs the electric crystal. Hit an additional time on hit for 20% extra damage. If we have like a really high fire rate, that seems like theoretically a really good idea. And this is going to be hitting the entire map right now, which seems pretty good. Tatas, what are you doing? Holy crap! Thank you! Wolfstride, get wrecked in this immature grown-up RPG about a trio of troublemakers stumbling their way through a giant mecha tournament. Repair and upgrade the team's hand-me-down rig, pick up odd jobs to pay the bills, and battle the best of the best while we're running. That sounds absolutely crazy. Thank you, Tatas. Looking forward to checking that out on the stream sometime soon. Thank you. And then crit strike chance. That seems like good for you, because you do, what, 34 damage and you do 6. So yeah, you're definitely way more in the damage space. Bought a game, it wasn't a Metroidvania, but it looked really good, so I bought for you too. Tatas, thank you. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I'm kind of wondering, what if we just level up this tower a bunch? Throw all of our resources into one meaty tower. How's that going to work? It doesn't look super great right now, I'm not going to lie. So this is extra damage for every missing health we have. Crit strike damage. Seems like that should go on there. How much do we need? 453. Buy you! Level 5! Are levels even upgrading their stuff? I don't even know. How much do you need to level up? 98? Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later, I guess. Yeah, and that, like, information overlay, it really feels like it needs something to tie everything together and to say, these are all collective pieces of information. Make 8 crit strikes with a single tower in a row. Oh, wow. And then have those pieces connect to the tower, right? They're just kind of floating in the ether right now. Plus 5 health after every wave, definitely. And then extra damage over on you. That sounds good. Now we went from 6 to 9.75. All right. Memphis, good to see you, friend. How are you doing today? All right, we are obliterating stuff here. This is going pretty well. Especially when there's like a bunch of little guys do really well. Okay, we need this guy to clean up the... Okay, so you should go for the, like, least current health bad guys, right? Let's grab our treasure chest. Plus 14 gold per kill. Okay, and then extra range. We definitely want extra range. I'd love to put on this guy, but I don't know if we want to give up any of this stuff. How much would extra range give him? Not a lot. Not a lot. So, I think we just keep going. We're going to start losing, but we'll see. This game is quite difficult in the early game before you get the meta progression upgrades going. Oh, I was wondering if there was going to be meta progression. Okay, interesting. So this is good, though. It seems like we're applying a lot of dots on dudes. We're probably going to lose here, though. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Okay. Yeah, money feels really scarce. Plus 50 bleed damage. Since it's not just 210, right? To buy a tower, you need a tower and a crystal. So each tower costs kind of at a minimum about 400. That's kind of a lot when you're trying to invest into things. Does leveling up a tower give them extra stats? I think we went up in crit damage on that guy. So we guessed correctly that this should be our crit stick. Get more items. Plus to attack speed. 250% damage to an enemy that is burning. Oh, slowed and vulnerable. So we need to hook some more stuff in there. They're in the main menu upgrades page. Ooh, sheesh, look at that menu. Oh, no. Bring that in the middle. Give it some nice treatment. Don't have it... Ugh. The dev for this game isn't here. You're just checking out for yourself this game. This was a redeem by Blades of Doom. They redeemed it and analyze any game. Rain Tower is your favorite? Okay. Click on the book in the bottom right. Oh my goodness. So many different UI styles. We gotta consolidate all these. We gotta create a cohesive vision around how the UI is communicated. Okay, so we have all these towers. Rains on enemies in the range of the tower. Low damage and average fire rate, but it hits all... So it's our AoE tower, okay. It's all the targets in its way. Deals low damage, but has a decent fire rate and deals a lot of damage in an area. Okay. Loot Tower. Soul Collection Tower. Collects the souls of fallen enemies nearby. When this tower has collected enough, it will give you a reward. Okay. Friendly Wizard. Wow, there's some stuff in here. Okay. Crystals. Okay. Enemy abilities. Gotcha. We got bosses, which we have yet to actually see. Okay, there's a lot. Whoa! That's right. I remember seeing this on the store page, like the Path of Exile sort of tree. Wow. Oh, and we're still in ads. So, Prosto, we've just been checking out the kind of meta progression upgrades. Thank you, Tatas. Appreciate you. Okay. You will unlock item recipes. These can both be used in normal and hard mode from that point on. Not all recipes have clear visual indicators that they are working. Some show stats while others show visual effects. So, it's like Dota or auto chess type sort of item recipes, where if you have two of the right item in your inventory, they will smush together into a cooler item. This is a lot more intense than it kind of indicates at the very beginning of the game. It starts off just as like, oh, it's just kind of like this cute little tower defense. It's nice, it's fun, I want to keep playing, but then, holy crap, there is a lot going on. Typo there. Good luck was one word. There is a lot going on in this game. Jiminy Christmas. 75% crit strike damage, even more. So if we do 75% crit strike damage, I think that's going to be worse than adding 66% damage. Let's add some burn damage in here for sure. Whew. I actually don't know if we should. I guess if we do that, we're not losing a whole ton. We go from 25 to 46 burn damage. That's probably going to be worth the loss in the range. What is Beetlejuice? What, the movie? How do you think his tower defense is a good choice for Twitch chat game? I'm confused. What do you mean? All right, let's jump in. I think any game can be a decent choice for Twitch chat if the streamer is good enough. The puzzle games can be a little bit rough. They tend to have a long periods of downtime without talking. Could be a little hard, but certainly not impossible. This game is by far my favorite TD game. Wow, very cool, Norsk. I have to say, I am enjoying it. I've been playing some tower defense games recently. I'm confused all the time. What, about the tower defense game or just in general? Brutal. Lost. Okay. Unlock some more stuff here. We'll go ahead and return to menu. Progression. Okay, I've got 21 points available. More inventory space. Great. Extra damage, range, damage. We got tower experience. We have generate a random item after. Wow. Okay. This is a lot. There's a lot of stuff up here. So poison. So we're leveling up different. I like that they've chunked these together in this different way, right? So we can say, oh, I like the earth crystal, or I like the poison crystal, or the frost crystal, or the fire crystal. I can start building in that direction just to generically know I'm going to be kind of improving that space. I like that. By life. Yeah. Making a tower defense where redeems can be used to summon types of enemies. That could be an interesting idea. Yeah. Looking at Path of Exile. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Have I played Tactical Breach Wizards? I haven't. I've watched our good friend Quantic Flux play it, but I have not played it myself. No. Yeah, Prosto, I'd love to see what you build. Let's go ahead and do this. So we got 2 extra inventory space. That alone is going to be massive. Items make a really big difference. Last burning tick deals plus 50% of initial burn value is damage. So can we just spec hard? Generate gold per burn tick? What the crap is that? Plus 5 burn for every 100 kills? Yeah, let's definitely go for more income generation. Jeez. Healing reduction 10% to release a firing from the tower on kill? This is outrageous. Okay, whoa. The meta progression is very real. Holy crap. Okay, new run. We've unlocked the frost crystal. Well, I mean, obviously we got to go for the flamethrower, right? Is that worth the extra range to move it that far back? Maybe. Put a fire crystal right on there. Okay. But we're probably going to be building out over here, which is a bit of a bummer. So we want to go on the lowest current health. Yeah, because we have these rocks. That kind of indicates to us a little bit about where this map is going to generate. Is that just surface level island? Let's throw another burn tower right there with another burn crystal. Plus 50 bleed damage, sure. Take some bleed damage. Okay. Oh, and we have this guy. A blue one plus... Okay, this is our... So we need to slow them and vulnerable them. How do we slow? How do we slow? Do I have anything that will slow? Rain, maybe? Or spikes, maybe? But we also need to make them vulnerable. You can click on your base crystal So I would have never done this. I never would have done this if someone didn't tell me to. I'm assuming this is convert your items, right? So convert 2 whites into another white. 2 commons into a common. 4 commons into a rare. 5 rares into an epic. 3 epics into a legendary, right? Or a mythic. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So let's get a rain tower down. Let's get people's favorites in here. I can't build that there, I guess. Is it because there's, I don't know, I guess the trees were in the way, maybe? Can I clear away the trees? I'm looking for anything that's going to expose or slow. I guess we just some more fire crystal. Why not? I mean, we're leveling it up. Let's go. I don't think you have any unlocked yet. Okay. So this is a constant damage in an area. Okay, so this is our sort of PBAOE tower, in a sense, right? Let's get range up. It feels almost kind of wasted on you, to be honest. None of these are really feeling like range is going to do a whole lot for us. We could do a spike tower here with a fire crystal. That feels more productive. Ooh, a purple item. This is our first purple. Plus 8% damage for every tower level. Okay. Plus 8% damage. So we're probably going to want to throw that on, like, to this guy, where damage is somewhat hefty. Let's throw the gold on our rain tower, because we don't really have a whole lot to go on there yet. I'm enjoying this, for what it's worth. I'm really compelled by it. I'm really curious to see how it keeps on going. The meta progression is like, oh boy, I really want to get nice, big and strong. Oh, we got that huge. Throw that not on you, on you. So big damage on our spike tower here. Wow, rain tower is actually doing some good work. Look at that. Increased damage for every 1 attack speed. Okay. Okay, so we want to get something with a lot of attack speed. Throw those on that guy. Okay. We remove the range and throw it on you because you might, well, I feel like we need a couple more because I want to get that circle like out to here. That would give us a whole lot of extra space. We're not quite there yet, so we'll leave the spyglass on here. And I'm liking the decisions I'm having to make. I'm making cool, good decisions on this. I'm liking this. This is really fun. It's a little bit rough around the edges. It's early access, though. That's excusable. Tower level isn't going to do much for you, I don't think. Rain tower is probably the best in general. Really? Deal 40% damage to all enemies in range that turned their back to this tower? That's hilarious. Sure, I guess we'll throw that on you. Hit an additional time on hit for 45% extra flat damage. Let's get weakness power off there. Go. Jeez. Let's throw our spikes on our healthiest guy. He'll kind of be our boss sniper here. Yeah, this is feeling pretty strong. We got a lot of money that we haven't used up yet. Yeah, spikes are doing work over there. I don't totally know how the spikes are hitting all the way over there, but they definitely seem to be. Achieve progression level 25. Lovely. More crit strike chance, damage for missing health. We do have some stuff like on, I don't know, let's just dump stuff on there, I guess. We may be getting to the point where we want to start looking at exchanging some things. Zombie horde. What wave am I on? Wave 10. Okay, so this is our boss wave. I almost never use the targeting priorities. I kind of tend not to on a lot of tower defense games as well, only in kind of rare instances, but this one is making me want to use them more, which is interesting. We survived! Great! Defeat zombie horde. Defeat the zombie horde in wave 10. Lovely! 12.5% attack speed for every 150 kills by this tower. When you're below 50%, deal 120% extra damage. Okay. Let's start taking some of this stuff off, and I don't know, did that really do all that much? I mean, I guess it almost doubled our damage, but let's go ahead and exchange here. What do we get? Plus 30% damage for every tier 1 item on this tower. All right. Great, so we're up to 13 damage on that sucker now. Let's give some more attack speed here. I guess we can start throwing these guys over there. All right, let's try that. You can also click the recipe things for swapping items. I don't have the recipes yet. Yeah, spikes are definitely doing work, though. Kill 1,000 enemies. All right. Oh, we got an item I haven't picked up. 75% crit strike damage. Oh, brutal, dude. A friendly wizard has appeared. Kill an enemy with more than 5,000 hit points. Where's the wizard? Bring me the wizard. Ah, hello. Wizard's shop. Oh, we can get a gear boost. Yeah, we already have one of those, which is really good. Oh, man, another sharp axe. Jeez. Oh, these are the recipe things. Okay, gotcha. Understood, understood. The item conversions. Got it. Up to 16.97 on that. That seems pretty strong. Let's move our crit stuff off of you, and you'll just be flat damage. And then we can do crit on this guy. All right. We have so much money. We should be building some more stuff here. Lightning tower, I guess? With fire crystal. I don't see a reason to just not constantly be doing fire crystals on things. I mean, I've leveled that up. Rain tower seems really good. Oh, we can't place anything here. I guess we can do it right there. Then you right there. Okay. And then projectile tower, maybe? Right there? Because why not? Earn a total of 10,000 gold achievement. Sadly sad, really sad that Bow Path of the Teal Lotus didn't blow up like Nine Souls did. I think maybe it's too similar aesthetically, and the release dates were too close. I had my eye on Bow. I was really curious about that one. Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, I guess I'm part of the problem. I have no idea what really happened with it. I saw it released. Some people played it, and like that was kind of it. All right. We got way more towers. Okay. Feeling stronger. Those meta progression upgrades have definitely done work for us. Look at the handbook and the tower leveling section. Provides them with additional stats. You can either buy experience for the tower to level them up, or they level up from the amount of enemies present in the tower's range each second. Oh, interesting. So they don't have to kill something. They just need to, like, be present. Yeah, and then you can prestige them. At level 30, towers of the same class will all unlock an additional inventory slot. So you have 2 rain towers at level 30. All rain towers have +2 inventory slots? Whoa, okay. Interesting. Oh, and then the crystal defines how they level up. Oh. Okay, interesting. Hey, good to see you, Prodigal. In a meeting that I'm leading? Oh dear. Mark said the results will be published in 40 minutes? Nice. I'm assuming this is for the first round of voting, right? It's level 20, not 30? It says level 30. Is it wrong? Okay. Early access. Understood. 30% crit strike damage, 65% of crit strike damage is translated to flat damage. Okay, so we're definitely getting some crit stuff. Let's move over to one of our lightning towers and get all these crit items on there. Plus to poison. This seems like a... Poison rain sounds like a good idea. We also have something that is gaining attack speed for poison. So we can take the bleed damage off and throw that on, and that gave us 5 extra damage on that sucker. Yeah, that seems good. Then we'll throw some bleed on there. So you'll be applying statuses as things run through. Okay. This is fun! This is fun! I'm enjoying this! There's quite a lot going on here. I'm, like, the empowerment is really intense. So if we take over to an analysis here. Let's like list out all the different things we have. So we have tower type. We have crystals. We have equipment. And then we have placement. And each of these things are reinforcing each other in really interesting ways. And affecting the stats that we're playing with and seeing. This is good. This is a good game design. My goodness. So that's... Each of those things is reinforcing each other and modifying each other, creating a ton of not only different possibilities, but empowerment by... I am in control of what I am doing. I'm in control of all of those levers. Welcome back, Alamad. All right. We've got lots of money, and this is kind of a problem. Is I kind of just want to get towers leveled up. I don't want to keep expanding. I just want to get cooler towers. Guess we can start building some lightning crystals, maybe? Let's go. Yeah, this is getting to be quite a spectacle here. But very satisfying. I don't know what that sound is. Stun immune, interesting. I don't think we have anything that's stunning, right? He's definitely gonna get through, dude. Ugh, brutal. Oh, now they're introducing diverging paths. Okay, this needs to be a little more visible, but really cool. I like that we're starting to get some more agency around the waves. So now we're getting risk reward brought in. Jeez. This is great. 25% of total armor will be ignored. Sure. Okay. Are you streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time? I use something called Restream. R-E-S-T-R-E-A-M. Restream.io. Sounds your progression level up. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, and we've gone up like 6 levels. Yeah, lots of very cool visual effects here. Another item floating on the map? Oh, this guy. Yeah, you're right. That could maybe be a little more obvious. Oh, we just lost. Very cool. Very cool. 10 progression points? Wait, no, I didn't mean to restart the run. Sorry, we need to go back to the main menu. Progression. Does it reset everything? Like, do I have to go buy everything every time I want to change things? You're talking about a different one? Whoa, okay. It shouldn't? Yeah, it seems a little weird. Okay. Plus burn when crit, plus 5 burn for 100 kills. When dot reaches 1,000 or more, instantly deal all remaining dot times 2? That's outrageous. Okay. This is bonkers. Okay. Jiminy Christmas. Let's get double damage on electricity crystals. Plus 1% crit strike damage for each 100 crit strikes dealt. These are cool upgrades. These are cool upgrades. Do you know about body cam? I know you posted about it in the Discord. Dot is the worst option in this game? Why? It's so cool. Have you seen how much fire I've been pumping out? It's ginormo. All right, let's throw the electricity crystal on the electricity tower. Get a flamethrower tower with the flamethrower crystal. We'll just kind of leave it at there. We won't level anything up. Okay. Let's get a rain tower in the middle with a fire crystal. So it was the worst option, not that it was bad. Get poison on that dude, and then increase damage on our big damage tower. Seems good to me. Oops, I didn't mean to start that wave. Oh well, I've done that a couple of times here. Ooh, more raw damage? Absolutely. Plus to burn damage, throw that on our flamethrower tower. Hit an additional time? Yes, you go on the lightning tower 100%. Let's do an elite wave. I'm feeling comfy cozy here. I'm feeling pretty confident. Projectile tower. Can't build there. Come on, lightning tower. Come on, lightning tower. Come on, lightning tower. Come on, lightning tower. Ow, just barely leaked. All right, what are all of our items here? Spawn +1 missile drones? A missile drone shoots 6 missiles every 5 seconds? Sure, dude. Or below 50% health, deal an extra 120% damage. That's perfect for our lightning dude. We definitely want some more inventory slots on these guys, and we definitely need more range. We need to start getting this guy peeking over this roundabout here, or the corner. Okay, we're up to 104 damage on the lightning tower, which is kind of outrageous. And as soon as we go below 50% health, it's going to be up to like 200. It's going to be blasting. Very satisfying. There's our missile drone. Okay. More burn damage, because why not? Increase damage by 7.5% for every 1 attack speed. Do more than 1,000 damage to a single target with a single hit. Oh boy. Get 220% extra flat damage. Item gets destroyed when reaching lower than or equal to 1,000 health. Okay. Well, I mean, let's throw you on right there, right? Deal 2,500 in a single hit? What the crap did I hit? I'm watching on 160p. Are those cloud shadows or deep areas in the water? Cloud shadows, I think. Deal 5,000 plus in a single? What the crap did I do? What did that much damage? All right, looking for increased damage by attack speed. Let's throw you right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this lightning tower is blasting. It, like, took that entire lane all by itself. Lightning tower, probably not sure how, though. Yeah, right? I kind of wonder if it was bugged a little bit. I mean, I'm happily taking it, but also that seemed a little outrageous. Have 5 burn damage on a single tower? Don't we have, like, 130 burn damage on a single tower? All right, here's our spyglass. Is that worth it? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to give us really what we're looking for here. Spyglass on here, though, is a different story. Yeah, that's way good. Way good. In fact, if we can get another spyglass on here so we can reach all the way over here, that would be incredible. Talking about the fire items that you put on the flight. Oh, so 5 fire category items. That could also be a little more clear. Yeah, there's just a lot of kind of rough around the edges sort of language and everything and presentation that could get cleaned up. And honestly, the game itself has really good bones. I'm really enjoying it. Additional 50% damage dealt in the enemy that can be detonated by damage releaser. Oh, okay. Plus 5 health after every wave. Yeah, let's throw you on there. Oh, we definitely leaked there. Ouch. We do get a purple item, though, so that's good. More burn. Golden necklace. Question mark. Okay. Is it still question mark? All right. Extra damage on you, because you're actually doing pretty good on damage. And we can get some more towers up. Let's do... Let's get a rain tower. Oh, man, that's right smack dab in the middle. Right there, I guess? So you can kind of get those dots early on. And then... Spike tower, maybe, over here? Let's just do another rain tower. Just soften everything up for the lightning tower, right? But we don't have enough money for the crystal. Okay. It's a free trade-in item. Interesting, okay. Theme vote just ended its brain rot. It's going to be painful playing through submissions. Oh, boy. Brain rot. That's an interesting theme. I'm really curious to see how people interpret that. Golden necklace is the free trade-in item. Sure. If that's the case, and there isn't anything else that it does, I'd like that to be classified like as vendor trash, right? 70.5% chance to stun an enemy on hit for 2 seconds. Seems outrageously good. 2 spyglasses. Hold up. There we go. Get a tower to 15 plus range. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. I am really enjoying this. All right. Wizard shop is empty because we bought everything, I'm guessing. Ooh, yes. Health. Give me health after the wave, please. 5 is not a lot when we have 2,000, but still. All right, looking good. Looking strong. More items. 120% attack speed, -3 range. Ooh, that's a little mean. What if we put that there? Oh, that's a really big up. Is there anything we can kind of get rid of? Anything we want to trade into? Not so sure. Also, I'm only building 1 tile at a time. So they come from all 3 directions, but I only expand it 1 tile at a time. Oh, my mind is blown. Okay. Deal more than 1,250 damage in a single hit on an enemy with more than 60 armor. Cool. Getting unlocks left and right. Ooh, a new purple. After dealing 1,000 damage, a frozen aura will spawn on the last damaged enemy in the last 10 seconds. The aura slows enemy for 35%, deals 33% damage per second. That sounds really good. Seems really good. After dealing 1,000, like, I want to get that on this guy. And then what do we have to, like, do double hits? What do we want for double hits? Lightning tower, maybe? Just like another lightning tower? I mean, it's been serving us really well. All right, let's give that a shot. Start building out over here, I guess. Because reasons? Ooh, crit strike damage. Let's get you on our new lightning tower here. Oh, there are the Frost Novas. That's doing pretty good. Jeez, that's so deadly. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Thank you. Didn't catch that, Blades. 2% for each tile explored. Plus 150 max health. Okay. 25% crit strike chance. 100% of crit strike chance is translated to attack speed. Wow. All right. Let's go big. I mean, I'm feeling pretty strong here. I'm feeling pretty capable. I say right as I start leaking everything. Let's get you on there because our crystal just crashed. Have 50 plus enemies within the range of a single tower. Nah, nope. This was a mistake. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Who let me do this? Oh, shoot. Oh, boy. All right. That is that. Okay. So we got a bunch of progression points. Bunch of new stuff. I'm a big fan of this. We got leaderboards, if that's your jam. Item catalog. Wow, okay. So there's a good amount of items we have left to uncover. Or unlock, rather. We are still very much so in early access. I'm really impressed. I mean, there's, like, we've talked about a lot of the rough around the edges. This screen definitely needs some more built into it to make it feel a little bit more in the world. That reset all button needs to definitely be red and up there. But I am really liking what I'm seeing. I think there's a lot of power. They've successfully layered a bunch of different systems on top of each other in a very satisfying manner. It's probably very daunting from a programming perspective, and this is the sort of game you want to make if you're a really good programmer, because you're going to be able to deal with all that data management, swapping between things, and make it feel like a really big spectacle and feel really cool without needing to do a ton of artwork, right? You could probably buy an asset pack and get fairly close to where this game has gotten. Not to say that this game has used an asset pack, but you could do that and then just do particle emitters and stuff. This is a really good example of, hey, I'm a good programmer. I know how to manage my data effectively. I know how to make things play nicely together. I'm a systems thinker. This is the kind of game that you make. Absolutely. Absolutely. Me like you too. Very, very daunting. Yeah. Very beautifully brought together. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I've been learning a lot more about that, especially if you're a solo dev. You want to make games that play to your strong suit. So if you're a musician, go make like Undertale or something, right? Go make something that Dance Dance Revolution, something that is going to tie in your musical expertise. If you're an artist, rely on that. If you're a storyteller, rely on that. If you're a developer, make these kinds of games. Great game that has a lot of potential. I totally agree. I'm really grateful that you told me to check this out. Oh man, custom maps. That's hilarious. I think Steam Workshop would go crazy on this. If they could build in mod abilities, that would blow this out the roof. And I can't wait to see what else Crystal Guardians produces. What is their page like on this? I want to see like what updates they've done. Last update was like a week ago. So last major update was the beginning of the month. Okay. So they just got damage numbers reworked to look better, tower changes, new maps with new map mechanics, custom maps that we just saw, run modifiers we've been seeing at the bottom, better audio settings, new method for obtaining items. Oh, the trading your items in. Okay, all right, that was added in. So quite a lot of stuff was added in here. Okay. Well, I am very excited. In future updates, in the coming days and weeks, I'll be mostly working on bugs that people find, some balancing and some QOL changes. After that, I'll be working on the 1.0 update. I have a bunch of ideas for towers, items, progressions, and an additional map. I've been working on additional language support, which will be finished for the 1.0. And of course, I'll be reading some of the suggestions you guys make. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think what I need to see is even more tower types and more crystal types, and then maybe build your own loadout, right? That would be rad. Pick 8 towers to bring in out of a bevy of like 30, right? And same thing with crystals. That would be very cool to really hone in on a build. But I think this is really cool. This is a really compelling offering. I think we need to keep on refining things, but I think the base bones are really impressive. So there you go. Do you remember Koden Machao? I have no idea who Koden Machao is. Did they follow at some point? I got your point. I'm going to make a rhythm game again someday. There you go, Incredibro. Love it. Me and Koden are making Undertale-inspired game in Godot. Not finishing anywhere near the future. Hey, that's fine. A lot of the times the building of it is the most important thing. That's awesome. That's very cool, Alamad. Very excited to see what you guys produce. Woo! That was awesome. We got to see Weko, the Mask Gatherer. We may come back to that maybe on a Saturday stream, a little cozy Saturday stream. Crystal Guardians was a ton of fun. I had a lot of fun with Crystal Guardians. I'm going to be playing this for sure in my own time. I'd like to kind of analyze the system and see how they manage to make everything feel good and work together, and maybe make a little prototype for myself. With that being said, we are going to raid into Aramis, who's working on Hexagod, who's getting closer and closer to releasing that sucker. So we're going to go hang out with them and see what he is up to and how to move towards finishing a game. Saturday stream, you got to play my game? Yes! Wait, your prototype... This is the deadline today, right, Incredibro? This is the deadline. All right. Well, we will catch you all later. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll catch you tomorrow.